In this figure, we see two triangles ABC and DBC on the same side BC, or with BC as a common side. It's given to us that both the triangles ABC and DBC are isosceles triangles. Now given this, we need to prove that angle ABD, see this is angle ABD, ABD, this full angle ABD, that is angle 1 and 3 together make angle ABD, equals angle ACD, ACD, this complete angle ACD, angles 2 and 4 put together make angle ACD. We need to show that these two angles are equal. So now we can prove this result in two different ways. Let's see the first method here. Now take up the triangle ABC. Since it's an isosceles triangle, we know that AB equals AC. Now which is the angle opposite to AB? Angle 2. And the angle opposite to AC is angle 1. So since AB equals AC in triangle ABC, the angle opposite to AB, angle 2, is equal to the angle opposite to AC, which is angle 1. By the theorem, meaning by the isosceles triangle property, in a triangle when two sides are equal, the angles opposite to them are also equal. Now let's call this result A. Now take up the other triangle DBC, in which since DBC is also an isosceles triangle, we know that BD equals CD. Again use the property. Now when these two sides are equal, the angles opposite to them are also equal. The angle opposite to BD is angle 4 and the angle opposite to CD is angle 3. So since BD equals CD, the angle opposite to BD is equal to the angle opposite to CD by the same theorem. Call this result B. Now add results A and B. What does it give us? Angle 2 plus angle 4 equals angle 1 plus angle 3. Angle 2 plus angle 4 equals angle 1 plus angle 3. You can see that here. And what is angle 1 plus angle 3? What's angle 1 plus angle 3? Angle ABD. And what about 2 plus 4? Angle 2 plus angle 4? ACD. Angle ACD. So this way we can prove that angle ABD equals angle ACD. See the second method. Now what we have to do here is take up the figure and join the diagonal AD. Ignore the diagonal BC. Ignore the diagonal BC. Join the diagonal AD. So we are looking at the entire figure as a quadrilateral. We are looking at the entire figure as a quadrilateral. ABDC. Don't join BC. Connect the diagonal AD. So now we have two triangles on either sides of AD. Now let's prove that these two triangles are congruent to each other. So once we prove that they are congruent to each other, their corresponding angles will be equal. Alright. Now in triangle ABD and triangle ACD, we know that AB equals AC, it's given to us. BD equals CD, also given to us. And AD is a side common to both the triangles. So clearly by the SSS congruence criterion, the two triangles are congruent to each other. So see here, AB, BD, ABD, ABD, AC, CD, ACD. So triangle ABD congruent to triangle ACD by the SSS congruence criterion. And now that these two triangles are congruent, angle A of the first triangle equals angle A of the second triangle. See here, this angle A of the first triangle equals angle A of the second triangle. Anyways, we don't have to show that result. What about this? Angle B of the first triangle equals angle C of the second triangle. See, angle B of the first triangle, this is the first triangle. Angle B of the first triangle equals angle C of the second triangle. That's what we need. That's what we have to prove. See here, B, angle B of the first triangle equals angle C of the second triangle. So which means angle angle ABD equals angle ACD. And that's what we had to prove. Reason, CPCTC.